If you're looking for a light dinner that tastes good during the spring and summer months, we've got you covered. We're learning how to make quinoa salad with mint and feta in today's What's for Dinner. This sounds amazing. And joining me today is Dr. Blake from The Cooking Doc on Instagram and a brand new website.
That's right.
Cookingdoc.com, if I can get that out. But Blake, first of all, it smells amazing. It looks light. I'm already mouth is salivating. But let's kind of talk about this and what this is.
Let's talk about this.
Okay.
This is quinoa.
Okay.
And I get sometimes complaints when I make quinoa recipes and share them because people don't know what it is, don't know how to cook it, don't know how to pronounce it, and don't know how to spell it.
Okay.
So we're going to get all that out of the way at the beginning.
Let's do it.
So everybody knows what I'm talking about. So this is quinoa. I've got some cooked quinoa and some quinoa raw there, and quinoa is actually a seed, and it's got a lot of whole grains in it. It is a not a grain, but a seed, so it's a little different than the typical grains that you'd be cooking. It's spelled Q-U-I-N-O-A, pronounced quinoa, and the way you make it is you just boil it in a pot with 2 times the amount of liquid versus the seed. Very simple.
Okay.
So
it kind of reminiscent of rice.
Exactly,
almost.
Yeah. It's kind of like a rice, but it's got a little more fiber, some more protein than rice would have. So it's got a lot of advantages over rice.
Well, we like that.
And I'm going to show you how to make it into this salad that's versatile, it smells good, it's fresh, and you'll love it.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we're going to start with the dressing. So with the dressing, I'm using a shallot. So if you never cook with shallots, they're a great kind of cross between an onion and garlic, sort of.
Okay.
And there are some people that are sensitive to those kind of things. So what I'm going to do is I've sliced this shallot really thin, and then we're going to add our apple cider vinegar and our lemon juice to it. And then we are just going to let that sit for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Well, we would do. And that's called macerate. And so that'll kind of soften that really kind of bitter flavor of the onion and garlic that a lot of people are sensitive to.
Okay.
So once you do that and let it sit for 10 minutes, then you're just going to add olive oil to it.
All right. Macerate. That's a new vocabulary word for me.
Yeah, it's a good one. And I learned it when I was learning how to cook, and I just love it because sometimes the garlic and the onions will overpower the dressing, and that's not what you want. And this kind of gives that flavor without overpowering it.
Yeah. And there's so many benefits to everything that you just put into that dressing. The shallots, the apple cider vinegar, the lemon juice, the olive oil.
Yeah.
All kinds of benefits right there.
All kinds of benefits, very healthy, and we're creating a ton of flavor with just a tiny bit of salt and very little fat other than that olive oil.
Love that.
So we're talking healthy here. Okay, so now we've got our cooked quinoa, and then we're going to start making our salad, and it's very, very easy. So in the theme of spring, we've got some fresh peas. You can also use frozen, will work just as well.
Okay.
And we're going to dump that in there. The other thing I love about this recipe, and any good recipe, colors, textures, flavors.
Yes.
This kind of has it all.
All right.
So we're going to start with our green peas in our quinoa. Then we're going to add some sliced red radishes.
Okay. Now, are the peas cooked before you put them in?
Yes, so peas are cooked. So if you have fresh peas, you just cook them, you boil them for about 6 to 8 minutes. And if they're frozen peas, you just cook them based on the package instructions. Very easily.
Easy enough.
But thank you, yes, peas should definitely be cooked. So now we've got a little bit of crunch. We've got the plant-based protein from the peas. And as you can see, this is very easy, and you can mix up these veggies if you don't like radishes or you don't like peas.
Okay.
Carrots. What else you have at hand? You can add that in there.
Yeah. And it's so pretty.
It's so pretty. That's the thing I love about this recipe. So it's spring, it's pretty, so we're just going to stir that together there. Then we're going to add some goat cheese or feta cheese, whatever you like.
Either one.
Either
Is
one.
it cheese? I'm here for it.
Cheese is good. And then we're going to mix that up, and then we're going to add our dressing right to it.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so you can see this is very simple. And this meal does have some protein in it, but it's very easy also to make, give it more protein by adding something like chickpeas. Okay. Or some grilled chicken, or even some flaked salmon to it. So very easy, very versatile. And so we've stirred that up, we're gonna put that on the side, and then we're gonna do our fresh herbs. I've got some fresh mint here. Okay. I love the smell of fresh mint.
It's beautiful.
Mean, when you're thinking about spring, just the smell of fresh mint just is amazing. The flavors, you know, you could use basil or something as well. We're just gonna slice it into ribbons, give it 1 or 2 cross chops, and add that right on the top of our salad.
It smells so good.
Smell it.
Fresh mint, yes.
The fresh mint is the best. Okay, so, and that's essentially it. And I like to serve this on some mixed greens. So you could just plate it out. You can make individual servings if you want as well.
Excellent.
So just think of this as either a very light dinner or, you know, a snack to add to your main course, which is a little bit of chicken or a little bit of fish or something like that.
Excellent.
It's got a lot of colors, a lot of flavors. It's versatile.
It looks amazing, absolutely amazing. And of course, we've got the recipe on our website, foxcarolina.com. You can make this for dinner tonight, and I highly recommend it. It smells amazing out here. But also, we want to make sure that we're giving Blake a follow on Instagram, but also your brand new website, cookingdoc.com, where you can find more information, more great healthy recipes like this.
Exactly.
Thanks for being with us.
Thanks so much for having me.